Chechen leader who masterminded gay torture and execution policy is killed in Ukraine. The Russian Republic of Chechnya has made news in recent years for the torture and execution of LGBTQ+ individuals by the government. Chechen authorities subscribe to the Stalinist idea of, quote, shared responsibility, blaming families for raising, quote, public enemies and punishing them if they don't help persecute and murder relatives in their so-called honor killing system. One of the Chechen leaders responsible for many such atrocities is Mahmoud Tashayev. Tashayev was head of the 141st Motorized Regiment of the Chechnya National Guard when he was killed during a battle to take over an international cargo airport near the capital of Ukraine, Kiev. And this has been going on in Chechnya for a long time. They're a predominantly Muslim state area. And so honor killings are already a big part of that culture, and it has been egged on and encouraged by the government.
I never like to hear the news of someone dying, but I mean, it does send a message.
Yeah, yeah. You know, one thing that I think of, just, you know, I won't say that I'm celebrating his death, but one of the things that I think is really important in this moment of Chechnya, of how they've treated LGBT, it is not very far removed of how they've handled LGBT in Russia. For all intents and purposes, we talk about the bill being an erasure of LGBT in Florida, of Don't Say Gay, not because it's going to affect kindergarten to third grade, but because it'll be used as the beachhead to justify what's next, and what's next, and what's next. Putin's Russia and what he has done to LGBT has been exported to Belarus and has been exported to Chechnya that caused this ultra extreme in Chechnya. And I would just remind everybody, while he has been silent in the last couple of days, proposed strongmen do not really have the same place in the world that they once had. And one of the American strongmen, Donald Trump, just 1 week ago was talking about how brilliant Vladimir Putin was in what he was doing in Ukraine. He's silent today because he knows what's going on in the world. But Russia, Belarus, Chechnya, this story, what's happening in Ukraine, what we watched for the last year in Poland and Hungary, this kind of thinking in the world must be stood up to and faced. And that includes Palm Beach Island, in my opinion.
I feel like we just got to leave it there because you said it so well. So,
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ+